Welcome back to Moziak Magazine, and today is a special day because we are phakathi inside. We've got one half of the Lockdown House Party duo, a Power FM powerhouse.
Oh, thank you.
Ripping the Val, ripping South Africa, and supporting people in the most special way. It can only be Mpumi Mlambo. How are you, Mpumi?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be a part of this amazing team.
Thank you for being here. I think, you know what, I speak on behalf of the whole team that we're big fans of your work. Big fans of your work ethic and everything that you're doing in the industry right now.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All God's grace.
So take us through like your life right now. I imagine things are a little bit busier than they might have been 12, 24 months ago. What is your Monday to Sunday like these days?
Oh my gosh, I sit with Tinashe interviewing me, and then after that I'm going to hotel to like chill with my friend. I'm joking.
Was that your influence?
I'm joking. I'm joking, but shooting lockdown definitely has to be the most difficult thing to ever shoot because the hours are crazy. So I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning to leave home at 3, do makeup at like 3:30 to be done by 4:30, start shooting at 6, sometimes at 7.
Oh my word.
Getting dressed up, so it's a hectic schedule. The days are longer, the weeks are longer, but like then we've got production break in between. We'll take a bit of a break, like now I'm on production break, then we come back again. So when we're shooting lockdown, it's super hectic, there's nothing else to do. But when I'm off lockdown, then I'll spend time with my son. I get to sit with you and have a conversation about how it's been and all of that, and do different kinds of interviews, and just also still do my radio show in between that. So some days are really, really hectic, but some days are like super chilled.
I'm glad that you mentioned your son, because I know what it's like as a parent, as a young parent, to be pushing yourself at this important time of your career, but also being very present in your child's life. How do you nourish yourself? How do you stay energized for this very demanding life that you now have?
Oh, that's actually such a good question, because especially today I was feeling so drained. You know when you feel like you really need time to yourself? I was even saying to my makeup artist, I don't know what it is that I'm missing, but I feel like I'm missing something. It's either it's like physical, like energy wise, or spiritually. So music is always the first thing that I lean towards, whether it's like gospel or a good song. When I'm in a bad mood, I always would play music. Or I try to read. Well, it's been difficult to read lately, but I do try to read a page or two. I'm trying to finish this book that I've been reading. So that gives me a bit of an escape to speed into myself and then go out there and try again and hustle and all of that. And also being with my son, you forget about everything.
Of course.
They're just amazing.
That's beautiful. And do you feel like having your son in your life gives you that extra purpose, that extra edge each day when you're tired to push further, because it's bigger than you now?
Oh, definitely. Even when I was auditioning for Lockdown House Party, because there wasn't necessarily an audition, there wasn't an open audition. So I just decided by myself to record an audition and put myself out there. So even when I did that audition, I was like, I am literally doing this for you. Like, and he was there when I recorded the first tape, which didn't work out, and then I was like, okay, I can record a better one. Let me try to record a better one. And every time I do something, I always have him in my mind. I always think about him and think, this is definitely for you. I want you to have a mom that you can look up to, and I want,
That is special. I really admire that, and I think he's going to be a better person for it. We'll talk about him in a little bit. I've got some questions I'm curious about from a parenting point of view, but I want to just speak about your hustle and your ambition, and maybe the unique way that you knock on these doors and get them to open. Sometimes it sounds like it's persistence, like you said, you had to wait for your opportunities and put in the work. Other times, it's a little bit different. I don't think anybody would have approached Lockdown House Party in the way that you did, you know?
Absolutely,
What fuels your approach?
I definitely think I'm the most strategic person ever.
Really?
And I've always been I wasn't aware of it until now. So I'll take you back to 2013 when I joined Voice of It. So the following year, which was 2014, I knew that I needed to do a primetime slot. So I needed to be on radio Monday to Friday, but there wasn't space because there were people already there. And the only way for me to be there, I thought of it myself when I was at home. I was like, I need to do traffic and sit around somebody who's about to leave, and that person has to be good at what they do. And the person who I was shadowing was Nia Brown, who's on YFM right now.
Very well,
so just a couple of months later, after shadowing her, she left for YFM, and I was naturally the person to do the show. So same thing with Lockdown House Party and Channel O. When I was watching it, I noticed that Ntando wasn't there anymore, and I was like, this show needs a feminine touch, and it needs me.
Yeah.
And then I followed her, checked what she was busy with to see if she was coming back or not, and I noticed that she was casted on The Queen by the Fergusons, and that naturally meant that I need to shoot my shot right there and then, or so that they don't even have time to think about who they could possibly slot onto that show. So it's been strategy for me.
That's brilliant. It's been a great chat. Thank you so much. I had been looking forward to the day that we'd meet, but I didn't realize it would be an interview and it would be this great.
Absolutely.
So, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's an honor.
Let's make a promise. Oscars 2025, 2026, Oscars red carpet.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna do that interview.
Oh yeah, I would love that. I'm for that. For Oscars and BETs. Oscars and BETs.
Oscars and BETs.
Yes.
You got it. All right.
Yes.
Mark our words from this day. Thank you very much, guys. Make sure to subscribe to Moziak Magazine and check out Mpumi Mlambo's YouTube page.
Subscribe.